Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Susie, the owner and creator here at Susie on the Farm. Today's video is going to be my final Christmas upcycle DIY video. So I thought to start off, I would show you guys a few of the Christmas DIYs and upcycles that I have done throughout this season in case you missed some of those. I also made a playlist for the Christmas videos, and that is down in the description box below. I've had a lot of people ask because they don't know about the description box. Right below this video, there's a short description of what I'm doing in this video. If you'll hit the more button, it'll drop down and bring up the playlist. It also has the links for my website where you can purchase the products that I use in my videos. That's susieonthefarm.com. So thank you all guys so much for watching this video. We're about to get into this week's flip, and I'm so excited. I have been seeing these giant ornaments that are made out of Dollar Tree bowls, so I wanted to try my hand at it. This is another first for me that you guys are watching me create in today's video, so I hope you enjoy it. Now let's get on with the video. So like I said, I picked up these Dollar Tree plastic bowls. These were about the fanciest looking ones they have, but I've seen some that look more like a cut glass. But I wasn't able to find any of those, but I think that these are going to turn out great. So of course we got to remove all the stickers, and then I drilled a little hole in the top of these bowls. Now it's plastic. I was hoping that it wouldn't split, but both of these large ones split. I'm going to make 2 ornaments, so I needed a top for each of them. So these are going to be the top. The splits are not so much going to matter on these because we're going to cover that up. So I just needed something I could put the string through. And then I also got these 2 smaller bowls that I'm going to do the same thing with. These are going to be the top of the ornaments. Now, for some reason, these little bowls did not split, so that's good. And they're the ones that's actually going to be showing. Once I got all the stickers off and the holes drilled on them, since they are such a slick plastic, I took them outside and I gave them just one quick coat of this flat white primer. That'll just give my paint something to help grasp to. While that's drying, I want to show you guys something quick you can do with bottle brush trees. So I wanted to show you guys, I got these at the thrift store, and I've had them for quite a while, but this year you may have seen in some of my photos, I put some bottle brush trees into these copper napkin rings, and they are so precious and they add such great detail to your bottle brush trees, and they're temporary, so you can easily take them out. I like the metallics and the bright colors in them, but I can also imagine a soft white bottle brush tree. I did not have one of those on hand, but these look super great too. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of a way that you can spruce up your bottle brush trees. Now back to our DIY. Y'all have to excuse my voice. I'm finishing up this voiceover on Wednesday morning, and I've been a little sick, and this is actually the first words that I've spoken this morning, so I sound a little bit raspy. I'm going to paint the tops of these with this metallic gold. This is Fusion paint, and I absolutely love these metallics. I'm purposely making it kind of going back and forth in different directions, trying to give it lots of texture, and I'm going to paint one of these oversized bowl ornaments with white. This is also Fusion paint. You can get all the Fusion paint on my website, susieonthefarm.com. This is the color Casement. It's just a pretty clean, bright white. For one of them, I'm going to paint it white, and the other bowl, I'm going to paint a green, and this is one of my favorite Fusion greens. This is the color Bellwood, And I'm going to go ahead and give these two a coat of bellwood and let that dry before we come back with our next step. For our little toppers, I'm going to come back and put some antique gold rub and buff on them. It's going to kind of catch in all those texture spots and give it kind of a tarnished brass look. And that's really the look that I was going for with these little toppers. And then I'm going to dry brush this gold rub and buff onto the ornaments, just hitting all of the high areas, the details, just to bring in the gold into the ornaments too. I love dry brushing almost as much as I love waxing. If you have a lot of raised areas on the project you're working on, dry brushing works really great to highlight those areas and just really make them look good. So this next part got a little tricky, and being this is the first time, I had to figure it out with this one. So I'm going to loop some twine and bring it through the holes in the bowl. The hole, since it split, was really tight and it kind of snagged the twine on the way out, but I'll fix that here in a minute. So I'm going to put it through the hole in the ornament, and then I'm going to put it through the hole in the topper and make it like the hanger of the ornament. Once I have that in place, I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue underneath and tie it to hold it in, make it really secure. And then I'm going to glue the topper onto the top of the bowl. I'm using Titebond glue. That's my go-to glue. It holds so good with almost any project, any surface. So I'm going to put some Titebond glue around the sides and also a little dab of hot glue for instant hold. See, I'm going to clean up the little frayed edges there with some scissors, and now you can't tell how bad that it frayed it when I was pulling it through that bottom bowl. So I'm just going to carefully put some Titebond glue in the circle, and then we're going to repeat the same steps for the second one. But by this time, I kind of had it figured out. Pull the twine through both the holes, secure it with hot glue, and then glue the topper on. And then also to glue the bowls together, I'm going to use the Titebond, and I'm going to go all the way around the little lip on the bowl. And I'm going to do a couple of drops of hot glue too, just to help it have some instant hold. And then I am going to put the top on, and you got to be sure that you line up all your, line the bowls up correctly. You have some time to move it around, line it up correctly, and then I'm going to take a paper towel, wipe off any of the excess glue, and then the hardest part for me is always putting it aside and leaving it alone. Okay, I'm doing the second one now. I'm going to let y'all watch it, but I'm doing the same exact steps, and it was much easier the second time around. Okay, so I've put those aside to dry, and I want to show y'all another quick and easy DIY that you can do for your Christmas decor or all your winter decor. So I love bells, and recently I found one of these light covers for like a ceiling fan, and love this one because it was clear, and I thought that I could do something with it. I also had a couple of these finials in my stash. They're just like a natural wood. I wanted to darken that wood up just a little bit, so I'm taking some of the Fusion Antiquing Glaze and just painting it onto the spindle, and then I'll wipe back the excess, and it really creates this deep, more antique looking wood. I'm going to show you in comparison to another one that I haven't treated yet, and you can see the difference in the look that it makes. And I also did a little wooden bead. I'm going to use that for the little bell ringer, but see the difference in the antiquing glaze? So I'm going to let that dry on there, and I'm going to put this little ball in now. This step is pretty easy. I just string a little piece of twine through there, tied a couple of knots in it, and then I added just a drop of hot glue to keep it in place. And then I'm going to add some more hot glue inside the finial. This already had a hole in it, so I didn't even have to drill a hole, but if it's not, you can easily drill a hole. And I'm going to push the twine down into it and add a little bit more glue on top. I'm going to give that just a minute to dry, and then we're going to add it to our light fixture cover to make this bell. And I'm again going to use the Top Bond glue, and I'm going to go all the way around the edge of it. And I'm going to put it on, hold it in place, and leave it sitting for 24 hours to let the glue set up. Also, don't forget, if you have any excess glue, you can wipe that back while it's still wet. And that is all there is to it. I love how this bell turned out. And wouldn't you know, the very next day after I finished filming this video, I found another one exactly like this. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that one up and put these away with my Christmas decor for next year because I love this look. What do you guys think about this bell? Okay, now the final embellishments on our oversized ornaments. I found this ribbon. I bought a garland at the thrift store, and it was filled with ribbons and all that gold stuff there on the left, and I picked it up simply for that because this ribbon is gorgeous. Now, I do not claim to be any kind of a bow person. I'm not good at tying bows, but I can throw one together a little bit. So I'm just going to cut some lengths of this gold ribbon, and I fold it in half, lay them on top of each other, the size of the bow I want. I've also dovetailed another one for the tails there. I'm sure this is not the correct way to do this bow, but it works for me. I need to learn how to make bows. I even got one of those bow dabras, but I haven't used it yet. So then finally, I'm going to squish them all together and take a piece of string and tie them. Then I'll fluff them up, and I'm simply going to hot glue them onto our project. And I'm also going to add some of those gold embellishments. All this was on that piece of garland that I thrifted, and I really wanted to reuse it because I think it is so pretty. I love the gold elements for Christmas. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the lack of voiceover here, but my throat's hurting so bad it's kind of hard to. I hope that y'all have a very merry and wonderful Christmas. And I'm not sure if I'll get a video done next week just with all the hustle and bustle of holidays, but I'll try to get a little bit of something. But if not, for sure, I'm so excited to get into the new year. And y'all know that means going through the stash, cleaning out, and getting organized. And I can't wait to get all that started. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all again next time.